Hi, I'm Christine. I'm the Director of Volunteers for the Tour of the Battenkill, and this is your Road Marshal training video. On the day of the event, you will be giving a bag with a reflective vest and a flag. The flag is used to stop traffic, and you direct riders with your open hand. We'll get more into that later. On the day of the event, bring with you to your post chair, water, food, sunblock, fleece, anything that you will need to make yourself comfortable in the 4-hour post that you will be working. I have made a scenario of an intersection. This is the stop sign. If the rider is going to be coming through, running the stop sign and making a left, what you want to do, you will always want to look in the direction that the riders are coming from. You're going to keep your eye on that road and watch where they're coming from. When you're not directing riders along the course, stay off the road somewhere safely where you can see what's going on. With your car, you are going to want to park somewhere out of the course, out of your vision. So if you're here, you're going to want to park somewhere over here, just out of the way and off the course. When riders are running stop signs and crossing lanes of traffic, there will most likely be a police officer there with you to help you manage this course. So, and there will also be a pace car. A pace car is a car that leads the pack, has a flashing light on it, that will come through the intersection before any of the riders. So when you see that pace car, you will know the riders are coming. Once you see that pace car, you check for traffic and you step out into the road. Here, you are going to want to stop oncoming traffic. So you hold your flag out, and when the riders see you, you'll be directing them. You'll say left, left turn, and once one person hears you of the riders, they will communicate to others behind them. So you will stop the traffic and direct the riders. The police officer will most likely be over here, stopping this oncoming traffic. And once the riders go through, all you need to do is put your flag down and step back off the road. The cars will then make sure they are clear to go, and they will go. You don't need to direct the civilian cars. They will figure out that they are free to go. If, when you're watching from where the riders are coming from, and there is a civilian car in front of the riders, and the civilian car sees a stop sign, help that car run the stop sign. And that is going to be very hard for people, especially with the police officer sitting there. But you need to keep that intersection free and flowing. So help that person run the stop sign. Another scenario is a four-way intersection. I have two stop signs. So you're looking to where the riders are coming from, and you see them coming down this way. They're going to be making a right-hand turn, running the stop sign. So again, you want to be somewhere over here looking up the road. Most of the roads around here, especially in April, you're going to have a great line of sight. You're going to be able to see plenty far away. So when you see them coming, again, there will be a police officer or a second volunteer here with you. So you step out. The cyclists are going to be making a very wide turn. A lot of them will be going pretty quick and making a big wide turn. So you are going to want to stop traffic here with your flag and directing the riders to the right. Your second person will most likely be here, stopping incoming traffic and keeping this intersection as clear as possible. And also, if the riders are coming down to the left, they will probably be cutting this corner pretty sharp. So you and whoever you're working with are going to need to work in keeping this space clear. And again, once the riders come through, you can step off the course and let the traffic resume. A lot of these are very back roads. There's not a heavy volume of cars, but you certainly need to keep your eyes out for them and be ready to stop traffic if need be for the riders. There'll be big groups of riders coming through, but towards the end there'll be more of a straggler, and they're not going to be going very fast. One thing you do need to watch out for especially this in April, that time of year, there's going to be a lot of gravel and salt left behind on the corners. So if you are in an intersection and there's heavy, loose gravel and the riders are coming through, communicate to them. Tell them loose gravel and for them to be careful, because we don't need anybody skidding out. If there does happen to be an accident at your post, call 911. We have a lot of the emergency services in the area being prepped for this event, so they are on call. So 911 if anybody's injured. Most riders will get up and keep going, but some riders, if they're too injured, won't. But most of them, bleeding or not, will keep going on their ride. Okay, a few more notes. If the road changes from pavement to dirt where you are, shout out to the riders, dirt or pavement, and let them know of the changing road conditions. Again, once they hear you, they will communicate to others behind them. When the riders are making a left-hand turn or a right-hand turn, the second person at your stop should stop approaching traffic 20 to 30 yards back to make sure there's plenty of space for everybody. Along the course, there are motorcyclists who are helping support the riders. They check for stragglers, they check to make sure no one's off course. Every once in a while, they will approach your intersection and stop and kind of say, there's 15 guys back, however many people are back, or there's a group approaching. They will be a source of communication for you also during your post position. So just a few more reminders. With your flag, you are stopping traffic and you're directing the riders with an open hand. Say left turn, right turn, whatever way they're going. If they're just going straight through and you're stopping traffic for them to go straight through, you don't have to say anything. They just continue and going. Also, you might want to make yourself familiar with the course by looking on the website and finding out where your position is, and that way you will see what kind of intersection scenario you are dealing with and give you a familiarity of the space. If you have any questions at all, you can send me an email at volunteer@tourthebattenkill.com, or any questions at all, feel free. And you can pick up your volunteer supplies at the fairgrounds either Friday or Saturday morning, Friday afternoon or Saturday morning. And if you're a local person, you can pick up your supplies at Maidstone Wealth Management at 10 West Main Street. That's my husband Steve's office. He's happy to have the supplies there for you to pick up. And he could probably tell you one or two things about cycling also. Once your shift is over, there will be a SAG wagon that will be driving the course. If you see that wagon, he will tell you that you are free to go, and you can just hand them your supplies. You don't have to bring them back to the fairgrounds unless you want to come by for some food and some fun. But other than that, if you are done, you can just hand them your supplies, and that will be it. The t-shirts and all the swag will be at the fairgrounds. Again, if you're a local person, I can have that swag at 10 West Main Street, Maidstone Wealth Management, and you can pick it up there. Thank you very much.